In the shadowy world of espionage, surprise is the ultimate weapon. Imagine a seemingly innocuous device, a tool of everyday communication transformed into an instrument of destruction. This is the story of such a plot, where pages became bombs in a deadly game of intelligence warfare. Join us as we delve into the intricate details of this operation, examining its planning, execution, and aftermath. Just now, when family and friends are reunited for the Mid-Autumn Festival in 2024, tensions between Israel and Hezbollah were running high. Israel devised a plan both ingenious and audacious, thousands of seemingly ordinary pages rigged with explosives. These pages were to be distributed amongst Hezbollah operatives, transforming a mundane device into a lethal weapon. The plan required years of preparation and a complex network of shell companies and intermediaries. A Taiwanese company, unwittingly drawn into the scheme, supplied the pages to a Hungarian firm, further obscuring the Israeli connection. The operation unfolded with chilling precision. Welcome to this detailed exploration of how strategic foresight and patience drive success, whether in global trade through AEO certification or in military operations like Israel's targeting of Hezbollah. In today's video, we'll delve into how businesses and governments can apply principles from ancient Chinese philosophy, including the Yi Jing and Sun Tzu's art of war, to modern-day challenges. Stay tuned to learn how these timeless strategies can be applied to international trade, risk management, and security. Both AEO certification and Israel's strategic planning in the Hezbollah pager incident highlight the importance of long-term preparation and meticulous planning. AEO certification, introduced by the World Trade Organization, offers a structured framework for firms to enhance customs efficiency and secure their global supply chains. Similarly, Israel's calculated strategy in embedding explosives into pager batteries demonstrates the impact of strategic foresight and patience. To grasp the audacity of Israel's pager plot, one must understand the complex backdrop. The relationship between Israel and Hezbollah is marked by decades of violence, mistrust, and strategic maneuvering. Over the years, this volatile dynamic has erupted into numerous conflicts, each leaving its own indelible mark on the region. Lebanon, nestled on the eastern shores of the Mediterranean Sea, occupies immense strategic significance. For Israel, Lebanon represents a critical buffer zone. Hezbollah's presence on its northern border, coupled with ties to Iran, posed a direct threat to Israel's national security. Israel's pager plot was but one chapter in this long and bloody conflict. Hezbollah, Arabic for Party of God, is a complex entity deeply interwoven with Lebanese society. Founded in 1982, Hezbollah has evolved into a powerful force with significant political influence and a formidable military wing. The group's ideology is rooted in Shia Islam, with Iran as its primary benefactor. Hezbollah's military capabilities are substantial, with a vast arsenal of rockets and sophisticated weaponry. Israel recognized the growing threat Hezbollah posed, making it a prime target for intelligence gathering and covert operations. The success of Israel's operation hinged on a single audacious gamble: the creation of a seemingly legitimate business venture. Intelligence reports revealed Hezbollah's reliance on pagers for secure communication. Israeli intelligence agencies embarked on a daring plan: flood the market with pagers rigged with explosives. The idea was simple yet ingenious, with the potential to cripple Hezbollah's communication network. Pulling it off required a level of deception and operational finesse rarely seen in modern warfare. Creating a credible cover story was paramount. Thus began the intricate process of constructing a web of shell companies to obscure the Israeli connection. A Taiwanese electronics firm produced thousands of pagers, unaware of their true purpose. From Taiwan, the pagers journeyed through a labyrinthine network of intermediaries, each transaction shrouded in layers of bureaucracy and misdirection. With the pagers making their way through the clandestine supply chain, the final stage of the operation commenced: infiltration. Israel, through its network of informants and assets, had spent years cultivating relationships and identifying vulnerabilities within Hezbollah's logistical network. The operation relied on a delicate dance of bribery, coercion, and deception. Corrupt officials were paid to look the other way, and unsuspecting couriers unknowingly ferried deadly cargo. Every exchange was fraught with risk, but with each successful transfer, Israel moved closer to its goal. The meticulously crafted illusion of normalcy shattered on a day that would forever be etched in espionage history. Thousands of pages, entrusted to Hezbollah operatives, transformed into instruments of chaos and destruction. The coordinated explosions ripped through buildings, vehicles and lives, leaving a trail of carnage and confusion. The attack achieved its intended effect, to sow chaos within Hezbollah's ranks and cripple their communication network. As the dust settled, the true human cost of the operation became horrifyingly clear. The death toll climbed steadily, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. The attack left an indelible scar on Lebanon's psyche, eroding whatever sense of security remained. The international community reacted with a mixture of condemnation and cautious silence. Beyond the immediate carnage, the pager plot had far-reaching consequences for the balance of power in the Middle East. The attack exposed the vulnerability of Hezbollah's communication network and raised serious questions about its intelligence capabilities. Within Hezbollah, the attack sparked paranoia and recrimination, severely hampering their operational capacity. The pager plot served as a stark reminder that even the most seemingly innocuous goods can be exploited for nefarious purposes. The operation exposed the inherent vulnerabilities of complex supply chains, where trust is often implicit and oversight can be lax. The attack forced Hezbollah to confront a chilling reality: any link in the chain could be compromised. The implications of Israel's pager plot extended far beyond the immediate conflict with Hezbollah. The operation underscored the growing importance of supply chain security in an era of increasing globalization and technological sophistication. Governments and international organizations began to reassess their security protocols, recognizing the need for greater cooperation and information sharing. The challenge of securing global supply chains requires a multifaceted approach. The pager plot provided valuable lessons for future security strategies. Enhanced screening and inspection of goods at borders and transit points became a key focus. Strengthening intelligence gathering and analysis, both domestically and through international partnerships, was crucial for detecting and disrupting illicit activities. How does AEO certification compare to the Israeli strategic preparation in the Hezbollah pager case? The pager plot marked a turning point in the ongoing battle against terrorism and illicit trafficking. It exposed the vulnerability of even the most sophisticated organizations to meticulously planned covert operations, and highlighted the need for constant vigilance in an increasingly interconnected world. The attack served as a stark reminder that the front lines of conflict had shifted, no longer confined to traditional battlefields but extending into the very fabric of global trade. It underscored the need for a paradigm shift in security thinking, one that recognized the interconnected nature of threats and the importance of international cooperation in combating them. In the years since the pager plot, significant strides have been made in enhancing supply chain security. Governments and businesses have invested heavily in new technologies, strengthened partnerships, and adopted more robust security protocols. Yet, the challenge remains immense. A constant race against adversaries who are constantly evolving their tactics and seeking new ways to exploit vulnerabilities. The pager plot, a chilling example of ingenuity and ruthlessness, serves as a perpetual reminder that in the shadowy world of espionage and covert operations, the price of security is eternal vigilance. How do both scenarios demonstrate the importance of strategic foresight? The principle of strategic foresight, found in both Yijing and Sun Tzu's Art of War, is essential in both cases. In the Hezbollah pager incident, Israel's ability to foresee the long-term ramifications of establishing a shell company and embedding explosives demonstrates a calculated approach to conflict resolution. Similarly, firms investing in AEO certification are engaging in a strategic process of risk mitigation. Sun Tzu's principle of Ji Bi Ji Baijan Budai, know the enemy and know yourself, reflects how firms must align their internal capabilities with the demands of international trade, just as Israel aligned its tactics with its knowledge of Hezbollah's operations. What is the role of patience in these strategic maneuvers? Patience is central in both scenarios. AEO certification, much like the Israeli operation, is not about immediate success. The Yijing principle of Qianshu, modesty, teaches that benefits accrue over time, whether in market expansion or defeating an adversary. Israel's strategic patience, setting up a shell company over the course of years, parallels the long-term operational improvements firms expect from AEO certification. Both examples show that results come from calculated patience, with Art of War emphasizing the need for thorough preparation before engagement. Centuries before the advent of modern warfare, the Chinese general and strategist Sun Tzu penned The Art of War, a treatise that continues to influence military and business thinking to this day. The pager plot, with its emphasis on deception, meticulous planning, and the exploitation of weaknesses, serves as a compelling case study in the enduring relevance of Sun Tzu's principles. Central to Sun Tzu's philosophy is the importance of deception, of winning without fighting. The pager plot embodies this principle perfectly. By creating a seemingly legitimate business venture, Israel lulled Hezbollah into a false sense of security, turning their need for secure communication into a fatal vulnerability. Sun Tzu also stressed the importance of knowing your enemy and yourself. Israel's success hinged on its deep understanding of Hezbollah's operational methods, their reliance on pagers, and their trust in their procurement networks. This intimate knowledge, gleaned through years of intelligence gathering, allowed Israel to anticipate Hezbollah's reactions and exploit their weaknesses with devastating precision. Furthermore, the pager plot highlights Sun Tzu's emphasis on the importance of timing and decisive action. The simultaneous detonation of thousands of devices created chaos and confusion, crippling Hezbollah's ability to communicate and coordinate. This decisive blow, carefully timed to maximize impact, threw the organization into disarray, significantly degrading their operational capabilities. What parallels exist between Israeli strategic operations and the challenges faced by firms pursuing AEO certification? Both the Hezbollah pager operation and AEO certification involve navigating complex environments. Firms face financial burdens, much like the risks Israel undertook to embed its operatives in Hezbollah's supply chain. Sun Tzu's principle of both the Hezbollah pager operation and AEO certification involve navigating complex environments. Firms face financial burdens, much like the risks Israel undertook to embed its operatives in Hezbollah's supply chain. Sun Tzu's principle of Yongjian, using spies or gathering intelligence, mirrors how Israel leveraged information and preparation to achieve its goals. Just as firms must gather extensive internal data before committing to certification, similarly, governments supporting certification initiatives must provide financial backing to small firms, akin to the logistical support required for complex military operations. Using spies or gathering intelligence mirrors how Israel leveraged information and preparation to achieve its goals, just as firms must gather extensive internal data before committing to certification. Similarly, governments supporting certification initiatives must provide financial backing to small firms, akin to the logistical support required for complex military operations. In both instances, risk management and strategic planning are key. AEO certification improves export sales and international market penetration, but the operational gains may be slow. The Israeli pager operation reveals how meticulous planning can yield significant results when the moment is right. Yijing teaches that firms like militaries must operate with modest expectations, understanding that the benefits of strategic actions unfold gradually. Both governments and firms must align their strategies with long-term goals, ensuring that immediate costs do not deter future success. The ancient Chinese divination text, the Yi Jing, or Book of Changes, offers a complementary perspective on the pager plot, highlighting the importance of adaptability, resilience, and the interconnected nature of events. The Yi Jing emphasizes the constant state of flux that characterizes the universe, urging individuals and organizations to embrace change rather than resist it. Israel's ability to adapt to the evolving nature of conflict, recognizing the strategic importance of supply chains in modern warfare, is a testament to this principle. The pager plot also underscores the concept of interconnectedness, the idea that seemingly isolated events are part of a larger interconnected web. The operation's success relied on a complex chain of events, from the manufacture of the pagers in Taiwan to their distribution through Hungary to their final destination in Lebanon. This interconnectedness highlights the global nature of modern conflict, where seemingly disparate actors and events can have far-reaching consequences. Finally, the Yi Jing emphasizes the importance of resilience, of adapting to adversity and emerging stronger from challenges. Hezbollah, despite the significant setback inflicted by the pager plot, demonstrated a remarkable capacity for resilience. The group quickly adapted its communication protocols, tightened its security measures, and rebuilt its operational capabilities, emerging from the crisis with its core infrastructure intact. The echoes of Israel's pager plot reverberate long after the dust has settled, serving as a chilling reminder of the shadowy world of covert operations and the high-stakes gambles nations undertake. The operation, a testament to Israel's intelligence prowess and determination to neutralize perceived threats, offers profound lessons for those who study the dark arts of espionage and modern warfare. The first lesson is the paramount importance of deception. Israel understood that victory often hinges on victories won in the shadows, creating an illusion of normalcy so convincing that the enemy walks blindly into their own demise. The meticulously crafted facade of a legitimate business venture, the intricate web of shell companies and unsuspecting intermediaries, all served to lull Hezbollah into a false sense of security, their guard lowered just enough for the trap to be sprung. The second lesson lies in the recognition that knowledge, particularly in intelligence gathering, is the ultimate weapon. Israel's success was not merely a product of cunning or audacity, but of a deep understanding of their adversary. They knew Hezbollah's operational methods, their vulnerabilities, their patterns of communication, and most importantly, their trust in the integrity of their supply chains. This granular level of detail, painstakingly gathered over years of intelligence work, allowed Israel to anticipate Hezbollah's every move, turning their strengths into weaknesses, their trust into a weapon against them. The pager plot forced a reassessment of traditional security paradigms, highlighting the need for a holistic approach. It exposed the vulnerability of even the most secure organizations to meticulously planned covert actions. The attack served as a wake-up call for governments and organizations worldwide. It underscored the need for heightened vigilance and enhanced security protocols. The operation prompted a shift towards a more proactive, intelligence-driven approach. The pager plot, with its blend of technological sophistication and strategic brilliance, stands as a reminder that the price of security is eternal vigilance. As nations grapple with the challenges of a multipolar world, the lines between peace and war, friend and foe, are increasingly blurred. The battleground has shifted and the next conflict may be fought in the shadows. The weapons are as diverse as the human imagination. Ready to transform your business and enhance global trade security? AEO certification could be the strategic tool you need. Subscribe now to learn more about leveraging international standards to grow your business and unlock new markets. Whether you're in trade or seeking insights from strategic planning, our channel provides the expertise to help you succeed. Join us and take your first step toward a secure, efficient and successful future in global trade.